Hello everybody, it is Dan Lags, and welcome back to another episode of House Tours of Los Angeles. And that's kind of a weird thing to say. It's been a long time since we've done a house tour of LD, and we're back today to do one, guys. So we're here on Minecraft Xbox One Edition to do the tour, because why not? Get a little bit better graphics. And here is the Tudor style house, the original one that I was talking about on last episode of Constructing Los Angeles. This house has been rebuilt. This is the original version, and the rebuilt version is what we are going to be touring today. It is a new and improved version. It's a lot better than this one. And I'm excited to show it to you guys. But before we do that, before we tear this house down, I just wanted to show it for the last time, before we show the new and improved version of it. So this house brings back a lot of good memories. This was the third house built on LD about 11 months ago. It's funny. I used to think this house was so awesome. And I still do. But, the new and improved version definitely blows this one out of the water. So that's pretty much where I want to start the tour. So, guys, I'm going to cut the video and go over to the new improved version. So let's do it, guys. Okay, guys, here we are at the Tudor style house V2. This is the remastered version of the house. Pretty excited to show you this, guys. I kind of adapted it a little bit better to the city texture pack and made a lot of improvements around the house. So let's go ahead and get started over here. I made a sign with a little L on top that says Tudor style house. So that's kind of the little sign. And if you guys didn't see last episode of CLD, I decided to rebuild this house, and it's pretty much across the way from the Alpine Mansion and kind of near the neighborhood in this world. So here we go. Let's go ahead and jump right into the tour. So a couple things you might notice right off the bat is I changed the garage. I also switched out the bricks for cobblestone on the build. I thought it looked overall better. I was a little bit unsure, but after a while I decided I really liked it. And the garage is a big difference. Obviously the garage doors used to be facing this direction, and I changed that. I actually made it so they're kind of like perpendicular to the house now instead of parallel. And I think that's a big improvement. It allows me to make like this nice big driveway. It kind of has like two entrances, like right here and right here. A little bit smaller of a front yard, but I added a bunch of trees just to give it a nice look. So again, I think it's like 100 times better than it used to be honest. So that's just the beginning, because the interior is also much improved. But let's go ahead and do a quick flyby. Let's fly around. Obviously we have the side pathway that leads into the garage, which we'll go in there in a second. But like I said, house is a little bit bigger than it used to be. It's a little bit more organized on the inside as well. I think you guys are going to like it. So as far as the backyard is concerned, I made a little private beach for the house. So that's another perk. And also the backyard is over here. And I changed up the backyard, added a lot of things to it. I added a pool, a little barbecue area, some sitting areas, a diving board. This didn't have any of this on the original house. There really wasn't much of a backyard on the original house, but I had the space for it here, so I figured I'd add it. And I even have a little pathway that leads out to this gazebo over here that looks over the lake. So lots of improvements to the landscaping of the house from the original. I think that's one of the key differences. But we're ready to go ahead and check out the interior, which is remastered for the city texture pack and today's version of Minecraft compared to what it was like 11 months ago. So it's a lot of quartz and like kind of like a fancy design. I actually double stacked the walls. I really like doing this. I do this a lot of my builds now for most of my houses, and it's just a great way to do it. So we walk in the foyer. I think the staircase used to be right here, but I put an aquarium here instead. And the new staircase is actually right here that leads up. On the original house, the staircase was led down to a basement on this, which I did not add a basement for this version. I decided not to. And if you guys want to check out the original house tour of this, I'm going to put a link in the description. It's also going to be in the annotation at the end of the video. I'd highly suggest checking it out before we even watch this video, or if you want to continue the tour, you can watch that first and then come back here. It's going to be interesting to see the kind of the changes that's been happened over like a year. So anyway, this direction, this is kind of just like a little side room here. We got some bookshelves and a nice window. And then over here is the fireplace room. Originally there was a little porch out here, but I actually scrapped that. I got rid of it. Just changed a bunch of things, just made subtle improvements throughout the entire house. And here's the fireplace and everything like that. The interior is a little bit similar to the Alpine Mansion. Got some inspiration from my own builds, so that was pretty cool. And let's see, what else do we got? There's also a little bit of, it's a little bit similar to a couple other builds that I've done in the past as well. So here is the kitchen. Here we got the dining room table, kind of kitchen combo. So here's the table, and then here is the kitchen. I just went with like a kind of a interesting little kitchen design, something a little bit different. And we got the furnace or whatever that's acting as the stove and the oven, and then we got a little sink, refrigerator, and a nice window in the back, garbage can, all that stuff. So there is the kitchen. And let me see what else we want to show. So let's go around through here. Let's kind of go through this middle room. Over here we have a desk, and then this is the kind of the main room where it gets kind of tall ceiling. And I actually added a chandelier for this version. I made it look a lot sleeker and clean. And here's a nice table with some couches. And this door right here leads out to the backyard, which originally this door was not here on the original build. It was, just a regular window, and the door leading out to the backyard was over there where we were earlier. So over here we have a bedroom. This is just, a simple bedroom, kind of just, standard bedroom. And there's I think like 4 or 5 bedrooms in this house, a few more than there used to be. I think it's 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms to be perfectly exact, I think. Over here we have a coat hanger and some other things like that. Here is the garage. We got a couple of cars in here. Kind of a simple garage design, but it works perfectly good. And those are the doors we passed by earlier when we did the fly around. So if we walk straight through here, this is kind of the guest area of the house. I added a guest bedroom in here, and then there's also a bathroom connected to the guest bedroom. So that's what I think we did have something like this in the original build, but it was a little bit different the way the floor plan was laid out. All right, so let's go back through here. This door leads back into this room, and I think we checked out pretty much the entire first floor. So we'll head upstairs. Again, the staircase is a little bit different. I tried to improve it as much as I could. And here's the balcony that leads down to the first floor, which is pretty nice. So over here we'll start. This is another bedroom in here. If we can get through the door right here. Just, all the bedrooms in this house are standard and, just kind of clean and sleek. And in here we have a bathroom connected to that where I made the wallpaper on here blue instead of white. Okay, so last room in the house is over here. Well, actually, we have 2 more rooms to check out. Right here is just an upstairs bathroom, nice and simple. And then over here we have the master bedroom. And of course, I had to bring back the Dangeles signature waterbed for this build. We had one of those in the original build. I had to bring it back, so I did that. We got a Dangeles signature waterbed here, and this kind of looks over the front of the house. This is like the front window, and the front of the house, if you look from the outside, we got a walk-in closet on the master bedroom, and over here we also have a connecting bathroom. So this one's got a shower and all that stuff. So that is pretty much it for this build, guys. I think it's a lot better than it used to be. I think the improvements I made to it are pretty significant. I'm actually pretty happy with it. It's a pretty cool house again, like it was back in the day when I first made it. So it's been upgraded and improved to today's version of Minecraft, and obviously, I've improved a little bit in the last 11 months, I like to think. So that's all worked out. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you guys could give this video a like, tell me if you guys like this version of the Tudor style house better than the original. I have to say I like this one a lot better. I think you guys will too. So guys, thanks for watching. Give a like if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you're new. It's been Dangeles. I will talk to you guys on the next one. Peace out.